You could say he's the Survivor contestant you love to hate. Russell Hantz is in town and back on 6 in the morning. You knew he couldn't come to town without seeing me. Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm doing great, and you?
Nice to see you again.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you coming in. We'll give you details on how you'll have a chance to see him and his good friend Natalie, the winner of Samoa. All right, when last we talked, you were in the middle of the heroes versus villains, and now that we've seen the end of all of that, still kind of hurting about it?
You know, all I can do is do what I can do, make it to the end of the game. And I can do that every single time. You know, once I do that, I do my job. Then it's up to the jury to do their job. You know.
Do you think you'd do anything differently? That we talked about this last time. I said, you know, this really is an interpersonal game, and it appears that you made enough people angry that they're like, you know, there is the gameplay. There is the part that we say, as, you know, avid fans, you do play a good game.
Yeah.
You do what you're supposed to do to get to the end.
I think that people respect the way I play, so I can't change the way I play. Just like I told, you know, Danielle, I said, I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what I want to tell you. You're not going to get me on my knees begging. That just doesn't happen with me.
Yeah.
And, you know, every single time I have to play aggressive. First of all, if I don't play that aggressive, then I won't get, you know, I won't get to the end of the game. I'll be gone. We won't even be having this conversation. So I have to play that aggressive, I believe, to get to the end every time.
What have you been doing since the show wrapped up, since that season finale?
I've been relaxing a little bit. Every once in a while, we do a little meet and greet. We're going to be at the River Spirit from 8 to 9:30, but I'll probably be there all day. I beat Survivor. I'm sure I could beat that casino.
Oh, I hear that. I hear that. Well, I have to ask you. I saw right before and back in April, you kind of got in trouble with the law a little bit.
Yeah. The thing, everybody wants their 15 minutes of fame, and that's all that was about.
So they come up to your face. They come up and get your face.
They come up, get my face,
Yeah.
and then, you know, I'm the kind of guy that just.
It's hard to back down, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't back down from anything. But, you know, I try to do the right thing, and it's just somebody else wants to be the one to take out Russell.
Talk to us a little bit about, you know, just being on Survivor, that experience, you know, not once, but twice, to make it that far. I asked you this when we did the satellite interview. Would you go back again? I
think that it's a strong possibility. I would think about it. I don't know for sure. I can't say. But, you know, I would have to know a lot more. They can't surprise me with it. And that's what they would want to do. So I don't know for sure if I would play again. I'm not 100% sure that I would.
In the 2 seasons you were on, name some of the folks that either really made you mad or have become really good friends.
In both seasons?
Yes.
Natalie. We're probably the only ones that became really good friends. People like Kobe.
Yeah.
He's such a bitter person. You know, it makes for a bad person at the end of the game. You know, when it's all over. You know, the game's over. You know, I like them all. I could like them all, but they don't like me because, you know, I made them look like a bunch of babies on national television. So they don't want to talk to me, which is fine, you know, but, you know, everybody thinks he's this great hero, but I don't know about that.
Well, I think he showed his colors when he and his brother played in that competition.
Right, exactly.
I was really, really surprised, and I went down a few notches in my book. You know, I have to laugh, though, because I think last time you were here in town, you and I talked a lot after the show, and I asked you about I call them Russellisms. It cracks me up what comes out of your mouth.
I don't know how that happens. It just happens. I just say things. You know, if you would hang out, if we go out tonight, you know, go out tonight and hang out, you'll see me. You could bring a pencil and paper and just start writing down stuff I say.
I think you'd make a great book. I really do. Keep that in mind, okay? After I believe you're going to be on another season. I just have that feeling. We have no information. Do not get all panicked because I'm not sharing any. Yeah, especially, you know, the higher ups. Do not get concerned about that. We do want to let you know, though, you will have an opportunity not only to meet Russell, but Natalie as well. Of course, she was the winner of Samoa. 2 good friends and a great meet and greet. That's tonight, 8 to 9:30 at the Mystic River Lounge there at the River Spirit Casino. You can give them, check it out online at CreekNationCasino.com. Always a pleasure. I have to show real quick. Last time you were on, let me see if I can get this on camera 3. You were kind enough to take pictures, and I took this photo, and you were like, "Where's mine?" So next time you're in town, I'll bring you one. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna come back just to get that.
I appreciate that.